Okay guys, this is Dallas Wolfman. If you just finished watching my other video, how to disassemble, how to field strip this weapon, this 1911A1, this is the video of how to put it back together. So what we're going to do is, let me just go ahead and go over the parts. Frame assembly, slide, barrel, bushing, um, recoil spring stop, slide stop, recoil spring, guide rod, magazine, of course. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is start with the barrel. After you lube it or oil it up, you know, whether you're using grease or oil, just going to go ahead and slide the barrel back into the slide. Now, like I said before in the other video, you're going to have these two male parts here and the female parts on the inside of the slide here. So these two will fit right here and hold it into place. So what we're going to go ahead and do is push the pivot point forward, slide the barrel in, and you'll feel it drop into place. Okay, so now we got that. Take the spring, load it into the guide rod, or put the guide rod into it. Now this pivot point here nudges right there into the end of the guide rod. So you're going to want to make sure that when you put it back, it sits right there, because this is where the slide thing goes here. See? So, alright, what we're going to want to do is, okay, once we have that assembled, we're going to go ahead and take our, here, you see the grooves on the side here will fit into the grooves in here on the slide. So you just simply place it in. Oops. Bring it back. Okay. Then we're going to take our slide stop, and like before, we're going to have to match them up. The big spring, the big notch and the little notch. So we're going to put the big notch a bit forward, fit this in, and try to measure or try to get it to where the little notch lines up with that indentation right there on the slide stop. And once it does, you'll just apply a little bit of pressure and snap it into place like that. So we have it there, and the little nub is, you can see on this side, and the barrel is snug there. So what you'll then do is go ahead and slide forward, lock the safety, take your bushing, insert it in the 4 o'clock position, slide it all the way down, compress the spring a little bit to give yourself some clearance to slide it back to the 9 o'clock position. Then what you'll do at that point is you will take your recoil spring plug, put it over the recoil spring, take either your tool or your whatever have you, compress it down. Once you get the plug into the slide, just use whatever you're using to compress it more. Slide the bushing around. Now you're going to know when it sets because you'll see and hear it click. Or you won't see it click, but you'll see it pop up and you'll hear it click. There you go. Now what you want to do is you're going to want to test. Take safety off. Cycle it a few times. Of course, you don't want to dry fire. Just pin, so you release it. Go ahead and make your magazine. Insert it back in. And there you go. Now, this is an O-ring call. I did buy it last week. Haven't taken it to the range yet, but I'm really excited about doing that. I've shown it. I took it to a gun range, had them take a look at it. Everywhere I go, somebody always wants to try to buy it off me for some reason. I mean, it's a good weapon. It's quite a story past, but yeah. So guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, or not, whatever you want. But I hope you find it educational. Bye bye.